A real-time real estate segment brought to you by the area trusted real estate professionals of Ron Siegel Radio. Visit rsrhomescout.com, rsrhomescout.com. Today's housing market is nothing like it was 15 years ago. There's no doubt today's housing market is very different from the frenzied one from the past couple of years. In the second half of 2022, there was a dramatic shift in real estate, and it caused many people to make comparisons to the 2008 housing crisis. While there may be a few similarities when looking at key variables now compared to the last housing cycle, there are significant differences. In the latest Real Estate Forecast Summit, Lawrence Yoon, chief economist at the National Association of Realtors, drew the comparisons below between today's housing market and the previous cycle. Today's nothing like 15 years ago. And Josh, I don't know if you have this chart available or not. He's always ahead of me. So if you're watching us on ronsiegelradio.tv, any of the socials or the ABC News and Talk AM 1490 video feed, nothing like 15 years ago comparing key variables in the last housing cycle to today. So job cuts, net gains and losses. Last housing cycle, 8 million lost. Current housing cycle, none. Total jobs, household survey, 138 million. Today, 158 million. Subprime loans, they were prevalent. Virtually none today. New construction for the previous 5 years, 7.65 million. Today, 4.6 million. Inventory on the market, 3.8 to 4 million. Today, 1 to 1.2 million. Way down. Mortgage delinquency, 10.1%. Today, 3.6%. Homes in foreclosure, then 4.6%. Today, 0.6%, under 1%. Looking at the facts, it's clear today is very different from the housing market of 15 years ago. There's opportunity in real estate today, big time. Today's market, with inventory rising and less competition from other buyers, there's opportunity right now. According to David Stevens, former Assistant Secretary of Housing, quote, be advised, this may be the one and only window for the next few years to get into buyer's market. And remember, as the Federal Reserve data shows, home prices only go up and always recover from recessions, no matter how mild or severe. Long-term homeowners should view this market right now as a unique buying opportunity, unquote. Bottom line, today's housing market is nothing like the real estate market 15 years ago. If you're a buyer right now, this may be the chance you've been waiting for. rsrhbg.com, rsrhbg.com. Get a copy of the Home Buyer's Guide, rsrhbg.com. You may want to buy down the interest rate. You're saying, Ron, I don't like the interest rate. rsrbuydown.com, rsrbuydown.com. That'll help you with that part as well. We've got the problem solved. You may think there's other problems out there, but we've got most of them solved for you. All you have to do is make the call, 800-306-1990. Now, alternatively, you don't have to make the call. You can wait. If you were thinking about buying and you wanted to buy, and about a year ago, you're looking and you're saying, every time I put an offer in, I get outbid. Every time the rates are amazing. Well, right now the rates went up, so there's less inventory on hand, and the buyers are out there saying, I'm waiting for interest rates to go down, so there's less buyers out there. That's keeping market prices stable because you've got less inventory and less buyers. That's keeping the market stable. Got to be careful of that part. So stability means you're not going to see the prices go down on property, most likely. Maybe certain areas, there's pockets where they will. But for the most part, you're not going to see prices drop. Get the Buyer's Guide, rsrhbg.com. Then the other part of it is, if you wait until the end of this year, many economists are saying we're going to see a recession. During recessions, historically, real estate values go up. Historically, I can't guarantee. And interest rates go down. So the bottom line there is, what was the catalyst for all that real estate selling? Well, the catalyst was low interest rates. As interest rates go down, we're going to get more and more buyers coming in, and maybe we'll see some more selling. Maybe not. But you may get yourself right back into that same dilemma that we had a few years, last year and the year before, where you've got massive amounts of people looking to buy with limited real estate. So you're going to get back into that frustration. Well, buy right now and then refinance later. I know that sounds self-serving, but it's serving you, because now you can take the opportunity to buy, and you might even be able to go to the seller and say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I need you to help me with the interest rate. Don't ask for a price concession. Ask for what they call an interested party concession. And you want rsrbuydown.com, rsrbuydown.com. We go through and walk you through how to get that buy down and have a lower payment. Because the price of the property, you're not going to pay the full price of the property, never. You'll pay it off when you sell it or something like that, but very rarely do we pay off our properties while we're living there. It's what can we afford? If you want to help with the affordability, rsrbuydown.com, rsrbuydown.com. Just the bottom line for you right there. So we're giving you all kinds of free things. We're helping you out. We're going to be doing some first-time homebuyer workshops. In fact, Josh and I are putting together a first-time buyer dashboard for you. And hopefully we'll have that available to share maybe tomorrow or the day after. We'll see how it goes, see how my voice does. But we're going to try that for